All right, Nate, tell us what we're doing today.
So,
have that.
We got some little flashy lights we're going to put on the back so people can't say they didn't see us, because these will be strobing. We're going to mount bits of plate and mount these guys right here to where they'll be flashing, strobing. It has a bunch of stuff it can go through. Also off camera, I have built us a wire harness for putting our pod lights here on here. So this will ground with the mounting flange and then be able to plug in the two lights so that they're removable. So if we ever need to take this hood off again, it's all unpluggable. I'm also going to do the same thing with this. This is all going to be unpluggable for future maintenance and repairs.
So while he's working on that, I'm going to be working on this. This is going to be the piece of metal that I am going to weld into the hoop there that we're going to use to mount those lights on. So I got it marked out, at least kinda. I'm going to give it a cut. We're going to see how it fits and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've done a couple things here. I got the plate that I was building all welded in and painted and got the holes drilled in it. So as soon as it's dry, it'll be ready to mount the lights. Nate has been a wiring machine, although he ran out of wire loom, so he is waiting on more wire loom to roll that guy up. And then we're gonna be adding a couple switches in here. Nate made a template. It's right here for the floor, so we can replace the metal down there. What else? Do we do anything else?
No, we have not. We threw a fresh coat of paint on.
Oh yeah, paint.
The hoop. You can't really call that a roll bar because it's not going to protect anything.
Yeah, well, it's going to hoop.
It's a hoop.
A hoopity hoop. Okay, well, we'll see what we're going to do next. What are we doing next, Nate? Do we know?
Getting that harness in, getting the switches in, changing some wire around to where the horns are on a momentary, because, sorry, but these guys are not going to be on a stuck-on switch. That is not going to be on a stuck-on switch. That's going to be on a momentary. Because you will scare the living daylights out of yourself hitting that button.
Okie dokie. Let's get to it. So what this is going to be is I've mounted a lip in here all the way around, and we're going to put a piece of rubber basically kind of right here over the top of everything, so that way the mud doesn't get injected up into here anymore. Mud or water or whatever you happen to be driving in. Okay, so the flashers are now mounted, which are these two guys right here. Nate is currently working on getting them wired up. You just saw us running this wire, which goes through the pipe all the way down. And Nate's gonna get it wired up. And then we still gotta get the switch in the panel over there, but that won't take long to do. All right, we've been going ham on this thing today. So Nate, show us what we've done.
Well, we've got the rear lights for safety in. Their selector button, so we can change it in there. We have moved the horn to an actual horn button. So this is what we're looking like now. We got headlights, aftermarket lights, and horn. Then we got the rear selectors, or rear lights, rear selector, all installed. We have changed the floor pan on this side because it was rotted and broken straight through. We have added a framing in here for doing the rubber stuff to keep everything from splashing up
Talking
into.
about this frame right here that comes up, comes all the way across, and then it comes down this rail right here.
Mom got tired of it splashing her when she rode through a puddle.
Yep.
Coming right up through the inside.
That's been it, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's I think it, other than running the wiring through there, which was a pain in our neck, and getting stuff drilled and all. We do need to throw a couple of bolts in these two items here before we forget, because we're good at that, and get the seatbelt back on. But I was actually thinking of cutting two of these, Scott. Doing it double thick.
There's enough.
Yes.
Well,
and what I was thinking was
the first one.
The first one will slit from the top down for the steering column, and the second one will slit from side to side for the steering column.
Oh, I got you. Well, cut the first one and then use it to do all your test fitting, and if it works, just use it as a template for the second one.
That's what I was figuring. Because the next problem is figuring out the hump. Because I still got to trim the hump out of the middle of it.
Yeah.
Which is that we have a little bit of cardboard over there that I might be able to.
Yeah.
With the cardboard.
Okay, quick little update here. So Nate has his first one kind of test fitted, and making sure that it's going to fit the way that we want it to, or at least accomplish what we want it to accomplish. I have got these welded on. That one and that side over there are both ready. I am going to weld a little kicker on here just to give it some support. And then these will be ready to mount the antennas. A little bit of wiring for it, get the switch in. We're getting real close on this guy.
Get the framing in here, a little bit of trimming. You want to load a screw, and I'll get this guy here real quick.
And those other two, we might need to tighten them.
Yeah. Well, that guy surely needed tightened.
Well, that was the one you had me loosen, and I only screwed it in back enough to hold in place.
Alrighty. So that's actually working pretty dang well here.
You know, Nate, tell me what you think of this, because I know we originally talked about attaching the bottom of it, but wouldn't it be easier to leave it unattached for cleaning purposes? Because then when you come in here and you spray in here, it'll allow you to rinse that out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh. Maybe we'll just put a couple of screws in it then. Like up in here.
Just to hold her in place.
Yeah, because I'm actually off center and we need to trim this. Because I pulled off center from my initial cut.
Okay.
And then I need to trim out for the pedal stuff right here. Just like that. Oh yeah, you came up a little short on wire there, didn't you?
Huh?
You came up short on wire on your project over there.
Oh yeah, I had to go grab a different spool.
So
I actually would really like to get this guy.
Okay. In that case, if I just go
Don't poke a hole in the fuel tank.
no.
That'd be a...
Just I was in the lip, and the tank should have been this way, another half an inch. It is barely holding on to this edge.
I don't know what you want to call it, screen, dust screen, mud screen, splash screen, whatever. This rubber thing is now in the front of the buggy. We've got it fully attached, so, because this used to love to inject mud like straight through here, up into your legs, especially once we get the hood back on, which we'll have probably here shortly. We just finished doing the wiring on the whips, which, let's see, they go on. So they're working, super happy about that. And they're just on the switch here on the dash. So we're just tucking up the wiring right now, getting it straightened up. And then we'll be ready to throw the hood back on. And then once we get the hood back on, the front lights go on, and we're about done. This guy here will be about ready to hit the road.
I think, yeah. I need another battery.
Let him do it, he's tall.
Ciao. Oh.
You think?
No.
Because these are all, unless you're going somewhere else.
Here, watch out, Mom. See? It's all nice and buttoned up in there now. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm super happy with that.
Need this.
Working on it.
So Nate's finishing buttoning up this other side. And we got to get these center lights mounted. And then we're about done with this guy. That's right there, I think.
What is your function here? Okay. You want to play that game? I win. Get in your hole.
Right here.
There's nothing to attach there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and where this one was, this is now holding it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to come straight up in the middle here, Scott, right along the back side of that bar.
Okay.
Kind of where that screw went through.
Oh,
That makes a mess of those drill bits, man.
I didn't even think about that. But here, let's see. Do we clean that one up with the big one, Scott?
I don't think you're gonna clean it up, but you can try.
I'm gonna clean up that hole. Hey, look at that, Scott.
Ooh,
Is it gonna work?
it might. This. Is that crumb? And then just give those wires a little bit of a tug in there and plug them in.
Oh yeah, should it be plugged in, huh?
I think that might be it.
I think you need a thing right here. There's air right here.
Oh, you know what you forgot, Scott?
What?
One of these needed the ground wire.
We can still get one on there.
Yeah.
What color do you want?
I think those were 9/16ths? Or is that a 12? No, that's a,
It looks like more like a 9/16.
here, Nate.
Did your... I don't know where the other deal went.
The other what?
Christmas tree bit.
I don't know. I didn't touch it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Unless it turns, I can't get this one
Can you
on.
get the rounded end in there?
Not on this wrench. Maybe on a different wrench.
It's loose. You should be able to hold it by finger. Ground wire activated. Keep sticking to this vertical over here.
I know.
I was thinking flat, but there's nothing there.
wrench.
Right.
All right, after several weeks of working on this thing, at least weekends, we're finally all done. It is completely rewired, courtesy of Nate.
Completely rewired.
Yes, sir.
And we got extra lights on the front, all new switches, all new gauges, a fuse panel, because this thing did not have a single fuse in this system.
Nope.
We have chase lights, we have whip lights, we have tail lights. Come to find out, this thing has never had tail lights. So if somebody says that they cannot see this machine, they definitely have something wrong with them.
Oh yeah.
Because it has lights everywhere now.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
And we'll catch you next week.
That we will. Oh,